Hello, I'm Lugatorix and welcome to part 28 of the Greek cities campaign on Rome Total War. And today we start off with an interesting battle. Now it's slightly annoying, I did explain this at the end of last episode, but Damianos of Thessaly and these reinforcements were meant to be fighting in one big army, but unfortunately they couldn't quite reach each other. So they actually were in two separate armies, and now Guidries of the Thracians has attacked us. Now I still think we'll be okay, but it's just annoying. I can control all of them, so that's not a problem. The AI shouldn't control the reinforcements. It's just annoying that they're not all in one big army. That could cause a bit of trouble, but if we get the reinforcements over to Damianos quickly and we sort of merge them on the battlefield, everything should be fine. Now we have about, I'll do a bit of maths here, about 1,200 men. He has about 1,200 men as well. But our men are good quality. We've got good quality armoured hoplites. We've got a general, and we've got more armoured hoplites in this army over here. Guidries, on the other hand, has, well, first of all, he has a ton of mercenaries, and he has a lot of Thracian units that just aren't amazing. A lot of skirmishers. The infantry that he does have that's actually heavy is militia hoplites, which are not amazing at all. They've only got one unit of Folksmen. They're only Thracian mercenaries, not Bastani. So to be honest, nothing particularly. They're Bastani, but they're a bit weak. I think we'll be okay. So let's just get straight into this episode. A victory here, and Tylis, which is pretty much empty now, is basically ours. So it's important we win this. This is basically the Thracians' last stand. Let's see how we go. Right, so here we are. Let's deploy the troops. Now, the reinforcement army, our reinforcement army, is pretty much directly behind us. They're going to be coming from over here. So I think we should set up as near to them as possible, so they have to walk the shortest distance possible to get to us, and the Thracians have to walk the longest possible distance before they reach us as well, so we have plenty of time to sort of get into position and merge as one army. So that seems like a pretty decent idea to start off with. So what we'll do is we'll get a line of hoplites kind of like this. So you guys go like that, and then we're going to have, as per usual, we're going to have a unit on each flank just to protect against cavalry charges and against just units that like to get around the back of the hoplites. It's a little bit annoying when that happens, so you guys can just go like that. Honestly, these Thracian mercenaries, I'm not really sure why I got them. They can just sort of stand here and look cool. I don't think they're going to be hugely useful in this fight. I mean, maybe at some point we'll use them, I'm not sure. And then the general can be like that. So you guys group up. In fact, if you can go a little bit further back, yeah, go kind of like that. That'll be okay. So what we'll do, we will start the battle, pause it for a second. Now, how close? Yeah, beautiful. So the reinforcements, we got basically armoured hoplites, more hoplites basically. They're coming over pretty quick, and the Thracians are nowhere near us. So we'll just let them get into the battlefield, and then we'll kind of reform. In fact, I tell you what we'll do is we'll just start moving these guys into a position. So we're going to make the line a bit longer basically, so they're less likely to flank us. So you guys can start going like that. And how many more hoplites we've got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, what we'll do is we'll have 3 more hoplites. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. That's fine. So I'm going to mix it up slightly. We have plenty of time, so it should be okay. Select all these armoured hoplites, plus 3 more from the reinforcement army. This is going to be the new front line. So if we just go kind of like that, nice, thick, wide front line of lots of troops. They can run like that. Then we're going to have 2 hoplites on each flank, and like that. Beautiful. So we should hopefully get into line in a second. There's a few gaps because these guys are running. In fact, all of you can get out of phalanx, not the general. All of you can get out of phalanx and just run so you can get into position quickly before the Thracians get here. Should take them a little while, even though some of them are quite fast, like whatever that unit is. If you're a unit of militia cavalry or something, the general can just chase you off. That's okay. But we're going to get into it. And now we're all merged. There's no way Guidries is going to win this of the Thracians. I mean, they just can't. They're just not going to. We have really strong infantry. I mean, the skirmishers might do a bit of damage. That's, you know, that's possible. But really, it's not going to do anything. You never got into position, did you? You didn't bother to... Couldn't be bothered to walk. Okay, we'll try again. Good. And now you guys are all in position. We can make a new group, and that's beautiful. So we're in a fantastic position at the moment. It's good to see. Now, what we've got over here, we've got, militia cavalry. Now, General won't be able to catch them up because they're sneaky. In fact, the main Thracian army has kind of walked over to the side here. So what we should do is probably turn around slightly just to face them. like that. That would be a pretty good idea if we did that, because they seem to be wanting to come at an angle. So just do that very quickly. Beautiful. Oh, General's taking a few hits from missiles. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of expected, I suppose. Just, well, look, if you're too close, just charge into them. Ah, the bastards, yeah. They are going to do a bit of damage. Go on, charge into them. They don't want none of me. Surely. Yeah, they're going down quickly now. We're at them. They're steady. I mean, they're out. They are kind of surrounding my General, but there you go. He's routing. Good. Yeah, I mean, we took a few losses, but it's just they're annoying. I'd like to just get rid of them. So, as long as my General doesn't die, I honestly don't mind too much just getting these guys down. Because they're losers. Yeah, there we go. They're all routed. Beautiful. We won't be seeing them again. And then General, now you can be protected behind the hoplites. Lovely. Right, where are the rest of the Thracians? They are pretty nearby, in fact. We've got Peltasts, Thracian mercenaries. Okay, so yeah, nothing too difficult, to be honest. It's all good. Just notice there's more militia cavalry on the other side. I mean, if they get a few javelin hits in, it's not the end of the world. My hoplites can retrain wherever. It's all good. This army's going to rout pretty quickly. Really, the priority is getting their general down. I don't particularly want to see him again, but really, it's just killing a large amount of the army, so I don't have to see them again at Tylis, which would be good. General, just start chasing these militia hoplites off. I mean, they just annoy me. They just annoy me. Missile cavalry is so annoying to deal with. Really, this is where we could do with some Greek cavalry, some light cavalry, just to chase them off. But it's alright. The General, they look like they don't particularly want to run. In fact, that unit looks a little bit cornered. If we can get a good charge in on him... Oh, no. Don't know if he's that interested. Oh, looks like he is. Right, sound the horns. You're at the back. Yep, there we go. General's at the back. Oh, he's a little bit stuck there. Oh, flipping hell. He's actually a little bit isolated now I sounded the horn. Just hope he doesn't die. He seems to have done a good job. They're wavering. Just get him down. I'm taking a really big risk here. I don't know why I'm doing it, to be honest. It's kind of stupid of me. Okay, he routed. Right, yeah, shouldn't have done that. Okay, it's alright. As long as we survive, it's all good. We're eager. Oh, General died. That's completely my fault. That's completely my fault. I don't know what I was thinking. Damianos or Thessaly. That's completely my fault. I will not, you know, I will 100% take the blame for that. That is so stupid of me. I don't know why I bothered. I mean, he still shouldn't have really died to militia cavalry, but it's very hard difficulty. I've got to rein myself in a little bit sometimes. That's all right. That's all right. More generals will come. We actually need some more generals. We haven't had some new ones in a while, so you know, hopefully we'll get someone better than Damianos. But that's a shame. That's a real shame. Now, this general, Guydries is just looking at the spears and contemplating whether he wants to charge into them. We've got militia hoplites over there, they'll do nothing. He does eventually charge in. So, General's bodyguard, hopefully if we can get the general killed, the rest of the army will just collapse pretty much immediately. I'm so annoyed. Oh, I shouldn't have sacrificed my general like that. So stupid of me. So pointless. Right, general's getting out of there. Didn't even break though. We are killing large amounts of them, but the skirmishers are doing a bit of damage, which they will do. As I said, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Militia hoplites are shaken. If they were my militia hoplites, they would just go down immediately. General looks like he's charging in again, so hopefully he dies this time. But for the moment, we seem to be doing a pretty good job. How's our morale going? Steady. You see, these guys like steady when they probably would have been eager still, purely because the general fell. We are more likely to rout or get broken because of that. But still, we're doing a pretty good job against the Thracians over here. That unit breaks as well. As soon as one unit breaks, they kind of all suffer. Yep, that one over there, and this one will break in a second as well. Beautiful. Yep, we're starting to get the rout going, which is good to see. If we can just kill their general, that would be the icing on the cake, and probably would finish off the rest of the lads as well. So general's coming in for the third time. Again, he's just looking at the spears, doesn't particularly want to charge. I don't blame him, but please charge. Please charge. That would be nice if you did that. Seems like the Thracian mercenaries look interested. Yep, they're just doing their own thing. Beautiful. Okay, they routed. They're broken. The general doesn't want any of this. Now it's just they've got a ton of skirmishers, so we could probably move forward at some point because they're just not going to do anything now. There's no infantry they've got. They've got no infantry. In fact, the whole army looks like it's just not interested in fighting anymore, which is a shame because they're going to die. Here we go. They're charging again. Well, they look like they're coming in. Beautiful. Come on. They're a bit cowardly, aren't they? Okay, I think the general is going in properly this time. No, he charges and then stops. So annoying. No, don't do that. We've got cavalry around the back. That's annoying. Thracians chase them off. It's just militia cavalry. Should be doing an alright job against them. If they get stuck on the edge, then that's good. Okay. More units breaking over there. They're not interested, are they? Right, let's get... You know what? Screw it. Let's just get my men... Oh, no, they're fighting militia hoplites. Let's leave them for a second. Once we get these militia hoplites down and those mercenary hoplites down, they should be pretty much game over. In fact, they're really all moving backwards. I think they might have had enough. Yep, I think they're backed off. I think they're completely going out of here. So, I mean, if my Thracians can chase any units down, they're not going to be able to, are they? Well, we'll let them get back to the city. It's alright. It's alright. I'm just annoyed my general died. Okay. We'll let them get back to the city. We still killed a solid 40% of them. And we only got 9% losses ourselves, but we should have done better there. Okay, and there's the victory. Well, we'll end the battle. They're all gone. So, 523 kills to 168. I mean, those numbers are pretty good. Damn Yarnos, I'm sorry. That's not even your fault. I cannot even blame you for that. Cannot blame him for that. I mean, I've learned my lesson. Don't just go charging in stupidly to units that are much bigger than yours. But you live and you learn. It's alright. Okay, there's going to be a naval defeat over here. I don't know, where was that even? It looks like near Sicily. Man of the hour? Okay, well, I did say in the battle, one general dies, another one often comes back. And Captain Anaxarchos is going to be exactly where we just fought, probably. Am I right? And we got a suitable husband. Hermotimos of... yeah, Hermotimos. So, 16 years old. So we've got 2 more generals. So that's actually right. And they look like they're in the same... Oh, no, that's somewhere else. Well, we'll look at him in a minute. Oh, go on, we'll have a look at him now. He's been in the wars, confident commander, pretty decent now. He's 16, he's in Syracuse. He can definitely do something. And then we've got a general over here, Anaxarchos. You know, 3 command stars, age 20. Good stuff. Yeah, excellent. And you know what? Buy yourself some mercenary peltas to celebrate. Now you need to combine with this army, like so, and then move towards Tylis. There's not a lot in Tylis, but unfortunately that general is still around, but it's alright, we can deal with it. So you... Oh, we found Guidries. Well, we might sort him out in a minute. Could we attack, or is it not going to let us? It is going to let us. In fact, we found Guidries and Byzas, so 2 more generals. So we might be fighting the Thracians again in a minute, which is fine. Admittedly, I'd rather actually them attack us, because then we could be in a nice defensive formation. But we'll see. I'll decide at the end of the turn. I'm not quite ready yet. Okay, let's see what else is going on. So we've got the end of term report. That's it for anyone who wants to see it. We've got faction announcements, so heroic death. But one death, another one came along, so, you know, it's not too bad. Actually could have been worse. We might fight the Thracians in a minute, but we've got other things that are priorities first. Actually, the first thing I want to do is look at Lepkis Magna, because I swear we have an army going towards there. We have this army. So this, yeah, these 2 guys are going to join up with this army, and they're going to go and take Lepkis Magna. If you just step... Wait, actually, stop for a second. Stop. The fleet, okay. Just step over here. The fleet is pretty strong, so they should be alright. Can we merge the fleets? Are they not going to allow us? They do. Lovely. So these guys, next turn, are going to go over towards Lepkis Magna. Beautiful. And it looks pretty weak. So that's lovely stuff. Now, over in Thapsus, so first of all, you guys are going into Carthage to make it a bit happier. You are heading along with this army. Oh, that army's completely full. I think you were meant to be going along on the other boat, you know. I think you were meant to be in Lepkis Magna, and you kind of got a bit lost. Didn't you? Yeah, that's right. Idiot. Okay. Right, so you... Oh, I don't want to see that. Right, you. You. On the boats. Good. Right, go towards Lepkis Magna. You can join this army like that. Then we've got a huge army on this boat. Huge army on this boat. So what they can do is start making their way to either Egypt or the Seleucid lands. More likely Egypt. Now, second thing I want to do is Italy, and more specifically, the Julii. So we have an army over on this boat over here, who's heading up towards Batavia, aren't you? Yeah. Not the strongest army. In fact, we've got militia hoplites in this army. I don't know why. Why have we got militia hoplites in this army? Oh, well, they can just garrison the city, I suppose. So hopefully there's not too many Julii up here in Batavium. There's none there at the moment, but there could be an army nearby. Just slowly creep over there and we'll have a look. So there's nothing in Ariminum at all. Doris can take that easily. There is a small army outside here of Captain Secundus. I mean, this army is pretty solid. I think they could, you know, I think they'll be perfectly fine, to be honest. So if they could just step over here. Could these guys get off the ship? No, it doesn't seem so. So they can just stay there. I mean, let's hope this Julii Navy doesn't attack. It probably will, won't it? Oh well, we just have to hope they don't get knocked back, basically. Either way, Doros, you need to head up towards Ariminum, because that's our next target. Not Rome. Not Rome. Ariminum is our next target. I mean, there's no reason to pick up the Samnites. It's not worth it. But you're heading towards Ariminum, so beautiful. So we have infiltrated their territory. They're not going to like that. But it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Now, we've got a new general in Syracuse. Now, I was actually looking for a general to go and take Caralis off the Carthaginians. And it looks like there's a little force on Caralis, so we would need to be a bit careful. In fact, if we take him out of Syracuse, they're happier. Why is that? I don't know. Maybe he was the manager. I'm not sure. Either way, we'll pick up some Peltas. You're going to have to form a sort of makeshift army to go and take Caralis. Now, if you could pick up... Can we take these armoured hoplites? They're going to be too annoyed if we do that. They're fine. They're fine enough. So, you guys... Anyone in Lilybium that's good? A couple of units. Well, what we can do... Just head over here into Lilybium, and this boat will pick you up next time. In fact, Lilybium, recruit another bireme, or trireme actually, to get you over to Caralis soon. And yeah, Hermotimos, you're going to take Caralis. So that's what's going on over there. Right, we've got a big army in Tarsus. We've got a huge army in Tarsus, in fact. That's quite a big army indeed. And then we've got a big army in Antioch. Now, we do need to move towards Hatra, and this guy, the angry guy, he's Zeus the Angry. So that is something we need to do. But we have got a nice army here that could go and do that. So what we could do, get all of you guys out, Hippias of Thebes, leave the Eastern mercenaries inside Tarsus. Now, they're not going to be very happy, but there's some Cilician pirates, so buy them. And then Cilicians, get inside Tarsus, make it a bit happier, beautiful. There's a little bit of unhappiness over here, I might have to change the capital in a minute. So you guys really should probably start heading over towards Hatra. Like so. So you guys start heading towards Hatra. And then there's actually some more mercenaries. There's quite a few. We could probably do with some Arab cavalry. They're decent. Peltas I'm not that bothered about. You know what? We'll pick up some Bedouin archers. We'll pick up those two. That's good to see. So we'll bring over these two as well. Now Antioch, you guys can just stay in here for the moment, just in case this guy decides to besiege it. You know, that's something we don't particularly want. Bit worried about that assassin, but it's alright. Yeah, so we'll just lower the tax rate. We'll be fine. But he is moving towards Hatra. He'll get there in a couple of turns. That's all good. Beautiful. Right, and then I actually want my spy. You see, there's a big Seleucid army over there. Xenocrates. Hopefully, he's going to fight the Egyptians. If he fights the Egyptians, then that's fine by me. That's great. Then both factions will be distracted, which is great. Right, so that situation over there, I think we've done pretty much all we can do, because we are... the only thing we need to do now is fight outside of Tylis. I think we can do this. I would rather them attack us, admittedly. I would rather them attack us. I'm going to leave it turn. I think he'll attack us. If he doesn't, then that's fine. We'll just attack him next turn. I promise. Okay, I'm going to construct, recruit, and end the turn. Right, let's end the turn, see what happens. So, Senate are moving outside of Rome. Don't really do much. Carthaginians at Sinope. Don't really do much either. Okay, Dacia. I see how it is. I see how it is. A huge Dacian force. Has attacked Campus Getae. Right, this was the navy I was hoping wasn't going to get attacked. It looks like it has been. Now, the strength ratio is in our favour. Please don't lose this. Good. Screw off. Right, please don't lose this either. Oh, for God's... I knew we'd just lose one of them. Screw it. Okay, whatever. That's annoying. That ship gets moved all the way back, so they can't get to Patavium. Typical. Right. Thracians causing trouble up there with their spies. Right, okay. So, there's a lot to deal with. First of all, settlement besiege. We'll get rid of that. End of turn report. City expands. Where is that? Byzantium. I'll remember that in a minute, and we can do that in a second. Agent found. Well, I saw that. Faction announcements. We got Alexandros is getting better. Philip is getting better. And so is Krathis of Samos, which I think is in Syracuse. Sees that. And then diplomatic information. So we're at war with Dacia. Seleucids and Scythia are allies. That's not good because we're at war with the Seleucids and we're bordering the Scythians. And we don't want war with the Scythians. So we'll see what we can do. Right. Okay. Where to flipping start? First of all, Thracians didn't attack. So we will need to attack them this turn. Big Dacian force has attacked. Huge Dacian force has attacked Campus Getae. Now, I wish we had reinforced Campus Getae a bit more. There's basically nothing in there. So we're going to have to get troops over there somehow. And these guys are preoccupied with the Thracians. I'm not going to leave that. The Thracians need to go. The good news is Dacia's looking really weak. Okay, it looks like that is their main force. I can't see many Dacians over here. They've got a big empire. It doesn't look like they've got a lot of force. Now, what they do have is Segestica. Oh, that's pretty strong as well. That's not... I was going to say we could try and take Segestica and then maybe that would distract their attention. I'm not sure. Now, where can this navy go? This navy could reach... Is that Ariminum? It could reach Ariminum this turn. So we could possibly do that. It can't quite reach Segestica. This is a pretty decent force, to be fair. So we could just go over to Segestica and put it under siege. And bear in mind, they shouldn't have that good troops. They should have garbage troops, right, in Segestica. And we could bring a few more up from maybe from Salona or somewhere. I mean, the thing is, I really wanted to go to Batavian. But you know what? Screw it. If the Dacians want war, we'll give them war. You come over onto the Dacian territory. Get off onto the land. And then, if there's any mercenaries, we'll pick them up if they're decent. Oh, they're Illyrians, not the greatest. We'll pick up one. Right. You're going to go for Segestica next turn. Now, Doros, the Senate is hovering around, but you need to put Ariminum under siege. So you go and do that. And now Ariminum is under siege. We can get a couple of ladders, get a ram, get a siege tower. Beautiful. So Ariminum should be ours by next turn. Segestica, we're going to cause trouble for the Dacians. Now, we need to work out how to deal with the Dacians because I don't particularly want to lose Campus Getae. So, if we could form an army somewhere... I mean, this army, once it's dealt with the Thracians, can go up and deal with all the Dacians. So, this guy is probably going to be the conqueror of Dacia and Exarchos. That's going to take a few turns. We need to fight the Thracians, then we need to put it under siege, and then we need to take it. That's going to take like 3 turns, 2 or 3 turns. So, we do need to find an army out somewhere. This is nothing amazing. Ah, I know where we do have an army. It would take them a long time to get up there, but we do have quite a few armoured hoplites in Sparta. We have a few in Athens as well. They should start making their way up. Definitely. So you guys, make your way up from Sparta. Sparta might be a bit unhappy about this. They're going to have to deal with it. You guys, move out of Sparta. Get up there. Athens, bring along... Oh, I forgot to retrain these guys. That's a shame. We could have done with them now. Right, retrain all of you. Recruit another one while we're at it. Lower the tax rate. Get a temple. And then... bring along that armoured hoplite. So we got already, what, like 5 armoured hoplites? Over here. That's the beginnings of an army. Termon, you can't really spare anyone. I mean, you could possibly spare a unit of Peltas. But we can start building up an army. Now, we need a commander. Now, you could be a good commander. Well, you're not that amazing. But if we took you out of Larissa, would you be really unhappy? Not unhappy enough. So you're probably going to be the one to go up and deal with the Dacians. But it's going to take you a while. So... we'll just basically move up there, collect troops, and we will deal with the Dacians at some point. But first of all, priority is the Thracians. The final thing I want to do, just before I deal with the Thracians, is there doesn't look like there's going to be an army outside of Antioch anymore. This army needs to move towards Hatra. The same mercenaries, right? Yep, same mercenaries. So you guys, I mean, if you could pick up a few troops, maybe you should. Screw it, we are going over right now. So in fact, let's get this spy over here, just to see where Zeus the Angry is. Yep, he's still there. But that army, that looks pretty bad. That looks like a pretty bad army. It's big, not very good. So Hippias Thebes, make your way over to Hatra. I feel like there's going to be a big fight out there very, very soon. Same mercenaries, that's fine. You know what, we could deal with some Peltas. Why not? Let's get some Peltas in. We've got a bit of money, we can afford it. You're moving towards Hatra. So Zeus the Angry, he's going to be really angry in a minute because, yeah, his city's going to be under siege. Now, as for this army in Antioch, which... you know, really could have done with... oh, we've got some heavy Peltas. First time we've seen them. 5, 7, 11. Pretty solid. You know, not bad, but there's probably better troops in the game than that. We can get yourself some armoured hoplites. Really, we should be moving towards the Middle East. Sorry, right. Towards the Middle East. Now, we've got the Egyptians over here. Don't want to go to war with them. We've got the Seleucids over here. And then this is Egyptian territory with a big army of Seleucids around. Hopefully attacking... Palmyra, although it doesn't look under siege, so we're not sure. Now, Damascus is looking pretty weak, but there is, remember, Xenocrates is around here. We will retrain for 1 turn. I need a better army than just this. Get yourself another armoured hoplite as you're doing. This spy needs to move along to over here to see what's going on. Like so. And we'll just see if we can, it's safe to move down over there into the Seleucid territory. So that's what's going on over in that region. So we've moved as far as we can in Italy. We've moved as far as we can in the Middle East. We need to move into Leptis Magna. So all these armies need to converge. You guys, is this the army that's heading out into Egypt? It is, isn't it? That's the army. Yeah. Tylis of Attica is going to take Lepkis Magna. You're heading out over there. So head out in the ocean. Probably should have had a bigger navy than that. And Cyrene doesn't have a port. Typical. Oh well, we'll have to hope they're safe. I think they should be safe. There's not many pirates around here. We'll see if we can pick up a few men, a few naval things in a minute. The army of Tylis of Attica with an extra archer on the way. So you join Tylis of Attica. Beautiful. So we have a ridiculously big army that will be able to easily take Lepkis Magna. So yeah, we are going to war with the Numidians. Put Lepkis Magna under siege, get a couple of rams. We should be perfectly fine to deal with them. That's a huge army. Utterly huge. Now, this navy probably split up. You, if you could join them, please be able to. Good. So we've got a good navy going over there. And then you guys, can you just join up? No, of course you flipping can't. Well, you guys just head back there. Whatever. And then this is going to be the navy to take Tylis of Attica over, which is good. We can blockade the port. Lovely. So, Lepkis Magna under siege. We've got lads going over towards Hatra. We've got lads going over towards Ariminum. I think the final thing we need to do is deal with the Thracians outside of Tylis. So, you attack Guidries, and we're going to have this battle. Now, Guidries' army, we've seen it before, doesn't look particularly amazing. Byzas' army, nothing incredible. Phalanx Pikemen, decent, but they've got poor morale. Falksman, solid. He's the faction leader, so he'll be decent, but apart from that, nothing particularly amazing. Anaxarchos of Piraeus, it's your first battle. Let's hope you do better than Damianos of Thessaly. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so here we are. This looks rather... Is this me or does this look rather deserty? Oh my goodness. It looks rather deserty for the Thracian. This is the Thracian territory, and it really looks like it's in the middle of the desert. Now, I can't believe this. The biggest hill ever is right in front of us, and the Thracians are they're gonna perch right on the top of it, aren't they? You bastards! This is why I didn't want to attack. Damn it! Oh dear! Oh my goodness! I'm starting to think this is a bad idea. Not really feeling this. How are we going to get around that? We're just going to have to maneuver so that we get some sort of high ground advantage, or at least we're not on a massive disadvantage like that. I think we should set up like over here. We're going to have to do a bit of a walk, but we'll walk around the side and try and get some high ground. This is ridiculous. Okay. I've never seen this part of the map before, like properly in a battle. I don't know. Right, anyway. We're going to get a front line of probably, let's say, you guys. You can be the front line. So the front line infantry like that, beautiful. Then we're going to get two lads on... Okay, so you guys like that. We're going to get you two on this flank for the reasons I've explained before. And then you two on the other flank for exactly the same reasons. So just go like that. We'll sort you out in a second. That'll be fine. And then we'll have the Peltas in front. They can just skirmish back when necessary. We'll get the Thracians, honestly not needed, over here. And then you right at the very, very back. So then we've got everyone here. Get in a group. Start the battle. Now, pausing for a second. I think they're going to be right on the top of the hill, aren't they? Yeah. Well, we need to start moving up here. So let's just start moving up here like that. Now the phalanx people, the hoplites, that's what they're called, can get out of phalanx just so they go a little bit faster. Let's go. It literally looks so steep. It looks like some of the men should be falling down the hill. It's ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. I mean, if I was carrying a massive spear like that and I was standing on such an angle, I literally think I would fall over. Right, guys, just head over here. We're starting to adjust. Already, there's not as much of a disparity in the high ground, which is good. This might be the best we get, to be honest. I mean, this is decent. If this is the best we can get in terms of the terrain, that's not too bad. I mean, bear in mind, this army is not missile-based. My army is not missile-based. So, where are they running? They're running into a worse position for them. Fine by me. Right, the Thracians doing all sorts of crazy things. In fact, they're coming towards us, which is fine by me. So we'll just let them do that. Now, there's a few skirmishes. If we could pick off... I know I made that same mistake at the beginning of the battle, last battle. But if we could pick off some, like, weak peltasts with the general, then that's some easy ones at the beginning. Not the militia cavalry. I've learnt my lesson in that regard. But if we could pick off some, like, peltasts... There's so many easy kills we could get just with the general early on. Now, you two need to just reposition slightly, like... That's beautiful. Right, general. Start running forward. I mean, look, if you get a good charge in on the Peltas, let's hope this isn't the general's first and last battle. Okay, don't get too stuck. Don't get too stuck. Oh my god, it might be. He literally might have made the same mistake again. Run away. Run away. I tried to get... Okay, only one of the bodyguard died. I'm lucky. Yeah, tried to get in some Peltas and then the general charged in. Right, if the general wants to charge, he kind of does. Guys, guys, guys. Oh, flip. The phalanx aren't down. Oh, flip. The spears aren't down. My bad. My absolute bad. I'm a complete mess today. What am I doing? None of the spears are down. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Right, spears down. I'm sorry, lads. That's completely my fault again. So get your spears down. Right, we need to kill this general, preferably. Oh, dear. Bit of trouble over there. Yeah, bit of trouble. He's steady. We're eager. To be fair, we're doing a solid job. Look, if you guys can get around the back of the... No, he's going out. Stop. Cancel that order. Okay, he's getting out of there. Don't blame him, to be honest. Right, you guys just get back into formation. I know you're having a bit of a rough start. That's my own fault. That unit broke. Good. What's going on? Okay, the Peltas have moved back. Just move sort of like over here. We've got more lads charging in. In fact, that's the other general's bodyguard, I think, charging in now. If we could kill him, that would be good. Get a general down. Don't want to see them again. It'll also worsen the morale of the Thracians. So if we get him down, he's broken. Well, that's not going to help them. But he looks like he survived. Now, this is a slight mess. No, stop. Why are you pointing... No, 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 no. These guys didn't get the memo. Everyone's pointing their spears the right way. All of these guys pointing their spears towards the enemy. These guys are like... These guys are a bit stupid. Let's just sort you guys out. You three... You're a bit of a mess so far because you had two generals charge into you. Get like that, pointing your spears towards the blue people, okay? Not over there where there's cocking no one. Alright? Okay, good. Peltas are just doing their thing. We've got more units breaking over there, which is good to see. We've got a unit of Falksmen over there. They might charge into the side of these armoured hoplites. If they do... Stop. I can see you there doing that stupid thing where you walk backwards. I can see you. Get back over there. Right, you two, focus on the Falksmen, get them down. I think we can probably risk to do that. A lot of routing over here, which is good to see. A lot of routing. They're just phalanx pikemen, they're wavering. Their long spears will do a bit of damage to us, but it's not too bad. So these guys are going after them, it's good to see. Yeah, they don't want none of it. They don't want none of it. Okay, in which case, just get... Well, if they want to fight the Falksmen, they can, all the things, they can do it. I don't know, to be honest. Right, large amounts of them are collapsing. Unfortunately, their general has not died yet. I really want their faction leader to die. These guys are still around. I mean, they're wavering, but they're still around. We're eager, though, so they're going to die at some point. General's bodyguard is hovering over there. What's going on over here? They're staying back. Okay, guys, you're completely isolated. Just get back over here where you belong. Get back over here where you belong. Right, what have we got here? We've got some Falksmen. I think my general can deal with those Falksmen, to be honest. Just get rid of them. And my general can probably clear out a large amount of the Peltasts, as long as their general doesn't charge into me this time. So you get those Falksmen down. They're gone. Good. Peltas, get them down. Again, Peltas pretty useless in the melee against the general anyway, so we should be fine. They are shaken. General, stop running circles around them. Just actually kill them for once. Wavering. They're going to break in a second. There's more breakages over here. It's basically just a ton of skirmishes now. So you guys are all broken. Good to see. Let's get the archers down. That would be good. Get the archers down. It's a shame we don't have more cavalry, but whatever. In fact, Thracians, start chasing after these Peltas. That'd be lovely if you could do that. Thracians are pretty fast because they're light infantry, so they can actually do that. General, kill more of the archers, okay? You're not doing a good enough job. General over there is hovering. He looks like he is about to charge into the spears. Really hope he dies. Really hope he dies. We've got Peltas charging in over there. Beautiful. Large amount of troops routing over there. We've got Falksmen that are broken. You guys need to get actually into formation. If their general dies, he's not going to. He's going to rout before he does that. That's fine. I'm going to trust it's all good over here and see what my general's doing because he needs to kill some of these skirmishers. Okay, just make sure you get all these skirmishers down. Do not want to see them again. Thracians are doing a good job over here. In fact, Thracians get these Peltas down. Lovely stuff. All their generals coming over. Run, run Thracians. Run behind the line. I reckon he could do a bit of damage yet. Run behind the line. Run. The militia cavalry's coming for you. Run. Oh, guys. Oh, you broke. Idiots. Too slow. Too slow. Right. Pause it again. Where's my general? My general's over here. Now, as long as their general doesn't catch me, it's all good. Basically, their army has collapsed. I mean, there's very little. Their general is I think they're running off. I think they're running off completely. Unless their general is chasing my general, I think they've had enough. So we'll just get as many peltas as we can down. He might be chasing my general, in which case, run over here, just to make sure he doesn't catch us. Because I don't particularly want to die. I think he's had enough. Yep, he's not even interested in my general, he's had enough. Well, okay, fine. Just get as many men down as possible. Shame the Thracians had to die, but that was always going to happen. They're running off again for the second time this episode. So they really are a bunch of cowards, the Thracians. But the general can do a bit of damage on these guys. They're going to do basically nothing. Yeah. I mean, Illyrian mercenaries might be decent. But even then, yeah, breakage over here. I'm risking my generals today. I know I am. Okay, yeah, we're really risking him too much now. Let's stop that. Let's stop. Okay, because these guys are still eager. So just get back. And I want to kill as many of them as possible. Don't want my general to die in the process, okay? Just kill the routing units or whatever. In fact, they are chasing after my general, so they've not completely given up, even though their general has left the battlefield. They are not completely given up. Oh, he's accidentally charging into a unit. Don't want to do that. Just get away from them. I don't care if they're steady. Get away from them. I think we've had enough. I think we've had enough this battle. We'll let the skirmishers get away if they want to. Oh, you want to charge? Do you want to? Fine. General gets the back. We'll charge. Screw it. That's a terrible charge. That's a terrible charge. Oh my god. That's an absolutely god-awful charge. Get out of there. Get out of there. We'll let the Thracians go. Let them go this time. Stop chasing us. Get out of there. General, run. 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 That's it. Right. We'll let the Thracians go. We'll just go and besiege Tylis. How many of them did we kill? We killed half of them. I really wanted to kill more, and we didn't kill a general, but it's alright. They basically have no infantry. They have no infantry left. It's just basically a bunch of skirmishers and 2 generals. We should be okay. Hopefully we can take Tylis pretty soon. There we go, victory. I'm going to end the battle there because we're not going to be able to get any more. 700 kills to about 300. They got a bit too many losses there, but it was pretty rubbish units they killed anyway. It's fine. And Exarchos, you did alright. Just the Thracians are a bit tricky to deal with sometimes, but it's alright. We are pretty much able to take Tylis within the next turn. So they're going to go back in there, and we will attack very, very soon. In fact, can we attack now? Can we put it under siege now? That'd be lovely if we could. We can. Beautiful. Get some rams, and make sure the same as Bylazora does not happen. Right, so we've got plans to do with the Dacians. We've moved as far as we can. I think we will construct, recruit, end the turn for the final time this episode, and see what happens. The Dacians are getting too big for their boots. We need to put them in their place, I think. Okay, let's finish off the episode by ending the turn. So, Senate. Okay, well, we've been attacked immediately. We said that Zeus the Angry would be angry, and he is angry. Because he's Zeus the Angry. Well, this has worked perfectly. This has actually worked 100% perfectly, because we have a superior army to Zeus. We don't have to fight him in Hatra. His army, I mean, that's just not very good. It's just not a very good army. There's nothing that really stands out. There's no pikemen. They're only phalanx troops and militia hoplites, which aren't amazing. They've got cavalry, but not very good cavalry. They've got a tiny bit of missile fire, but we've got the same, so it's all good. I mean, yeah, the faction leader could be a problem, but again, probably not, to be honest. He's also pretty bad. -3 influence, -1 command. He's nothing amazing, I don't think. Yeah, he is nothing amazing. Zeus is the Angry. Not great. So we will start off next episode with a fight against... I don't know how to say this guy's name. It really trips me out. So I'm just going to call him the Angry Guy. We have our own Angry Guy, Melas of Heraclium. He's their Angry Guy. He's going to be dead pretty soon. So I won't have to say his name ever again. Once we fought him, the path to Hatra, pretty much clear. And then really we can focus on probably the Egyptians at that point. At that point, probably the Egyptians. Although I would like to send a small expeditionary force to go and take Seleucia and make sure they are finished for good. So a lot's going to happen next episode. Hopefully finishing off the Thracians, dealing with the Seleucids, and various other things. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around. You know what? We've got a bit of time left. Let's fight it now. Screw it. We're going to fight it now. I'm in the mood to fight it now. So, as I said, our army's better. Let's start the battle. Okay, here we are. Now, the good thing is, like I said, they've attacked us. So, we can just be in a nice defensive formation, kind of like over... I mean, there's a nice little dune over here. Let's sort of get up here. and we're going to be in a nice defensive formation against them. So we're going to have a front line of you lot, basically the same as usual, to be honest. A front line of you guys, nice formation. We're going to get, unfortunately, we've got no armoured hoplites in this army. No armoured hoplites, and that's been a long time, actually, since we've not had any armoured hoplites in an army. But these hoplites, they can certainly do a job, and some of them have got upgraded weapons. A lot of them have got a bit of experience. In fact, they've pretty much all got upgraded weapons. They've got a good amount of experience, a lot of them. We've got a bit of missile fire. We should be okay. And again, as I said, they've got no good infantry. They really haven't. I mean, they're not a single unit I'm scared of in terms of their infantry. Nothing. Just nothing. In fact, they've got quite a lot of annoying troops that could get around the side. Screw it, I'm going to get 3 units of hoplites like that on the side. I'm a little bit worried that they're going to be getting around the side because they've just got some annoying units, the Seleucids. So just get around here. We'll be a bit more boxed in, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I just want to make sure the archers aren't like damaged or anything like that. So in fact, you guys get along here. Skirmish mode. Yeah, you can fire at will, whatever. Knock yourselves out. Peltas is going behind because the Peltas never skirmish back. They're so slow. The Bedouin archers, you can just chill over here and fire. You, Arab cavalry, and the general, get at the back. I'll use you at my discretion. Okay. I think we're ready to start the battle, so all of you like that, you know what, I'll choose Control A, screw it, and group select the units, start the battle. So, Seleucids coming from over here, I think we'll turn slightly to face them a little bit, just out of politeness. It's a bit, you know, impolite not to face your enemy, and it all should be good. This one unit over there decides he doesn't want to move. Why does the one unit do that? Hurry the hell up, okay? Come on. Not the time to be messing around. This is arguably, I think, one of 2 big Seleucid armies that are still left. The other one is Xenocrates of Sidon, which I think was outside of Palmyra last time I saw. I'm not 100% sure where he is now. Hopefully he's just off fighting the Egyptians and dying out there. But we'll see. Now, there's a ton of cavalry, nothing amazing. If they want to charge, they're welcome to. They're more likely just to fire missiles, which is a bit annoying. But our archers are firing back at them, so it's kind of even, to be honest. If they want to just charge into the hoplites, they're welcome to. I don't know if they are actually going to be that stupid. They're pretty close to the hoplites. If they're going to charge, they're... Well, that's very odd. I don't know what they're doing. This unit just charges in at the side. I don't know what they're trying to do. I can't work out what they're trying to do there, but you know what, it's welcome. They've all gone over to this one unit of hoplites. Which, let's pause for a second. That unit breaks. That unit's steady, so just make sure you're keeping on that unit. There's a lot over here. They've all decided to bully this unit of hoplites. Okay. Well, you get around the side here. I don't know what quite is going on. The elephants just trampled everything. No, don't move quite yet. I don't know where the elephants are going. The elephants, well, they're routed now. Okay, I don't know what was quite going on there. Guys, just reform like that and just chill out. It's not too bad. They're coming out as a weird angle. We didn't really turn properly. I should have turned a bit better, I think. That's the thing. That's why a lot of the pressure is going to be on this left-hand side rather than right. But that's okay. The elephants have already been dealt. Elephants are so overrated. I mean, they're really... This is very hard difficulty. And they're just crumbling at a second. They're so overrated. Okay. Eastern mercenaries are absolute garbage. They're going to suffer the hoplites. If the general wants to charge in straight in, he's going to die. He's going to be Zeuxis the dead, not Zeuxis the angry. So just charge in. Go on, go for it. You know you want to. You know you want to. Archers focus. Oh, you're the Illyrians, but still focus on the general. You focus on general. Units are collapsing over here. We've got lads trying to get around the side, but again, we've got lads on the flanks, so it's all good. Huge amounts of them are collapsing immediately. If we can kill their general, I don't know where the general went. He went off. He's a coward. Okay, fair enough. More lads are going to charge in. Arab cavalry, light cavalry into hoplites. Are you serious, Seleucids? The elephants are back. Now, the elephants could cause a bit of trouble. You've got to turn to face the elephants. Okay, that's a really good charge into the side. They did a fantastic job there. But they're already wavering. We broke. Yeah, they did a really good... That was a fantastic... Now, that is how you use elephants. They broke then. That is how you use elephants. With a really good charge, they managed to rout 2 of our units. Or 1 of our units, I think, actually. But still, that is how you use elephants. What's going on over here? Stop. We've got Greek cavalry against our... Well, I still don't want our Arab cavalry fighting them. Get back, get back. If the Greek cavalry want to fight... No, don't go into the archers, you silly bastards. Don't do that. Yeah, there you go. You're routing. Good. So, general, get back. What's going on over here? I mean, the elephants caused a mess over this side. Look, just get back into formation. This side has suffered a little bit, but it's all right. We're not doing too bad. The rest of the army is just non-existent. The general's bodyguard's routing. They're routing. We got skirmishers over there that are just garbage. If we could get my general charging into the archers, we'll get the Arab cavalry into the peltasts, and then we'll get the Bedouin archers just focusing on units up there. All should be good. I think we pretty much can wrap them up. We can get a huge amount of kills. Fortunately, we couldn't kill the faction leader. Bit annoying. We couldn't kill the faction leader. But you know what? We'll live. And he won't live because he's going to die pretty soon at this rate if he keeps attacking me like this with terrible troops. So our cavalry is literally just chasing them up from behind and doing as much damage as possible. We can kill the elephants and the archers can just kill as many things as possible. So you've routed that unit. Just keep routing units, okay? It's all good. If a few militia hoplites are going to recover, we need to be a little bit careful, but I don't think they're going to. They're completely run off. Beautiful. Yeah. Archers, broken, good. Keep going along, keep breaking units, okay? Lovely stuff. We really got a large amount of kills here, which is fantastic. And once we've dealt with Hatra, really, actually, thinking about it, you know we have that small army outside of Antioch, which was going to deal with Xenocrates of Sidon. Really, this is the army that should be dealing with Xenocrates of Sidon, because this is a pretty strong army. And then the other army in Antioch should be the one to finish off the Seleucids at Hatra. Really, we should have swapped it around and gone the other way. We've dealt with this army now, so we're going to. I think that's probably what we're going to do. We'll have a look at the campaign map. We'll have a look, guys. Get around the side. I don't want you particularly charging into militia hoplites. Don't charge into the hoplites. Flipping hell! I mean, they're shaken. Go on, Arab cavalry. Go for it. I'm not going to risk my general, but Arab cavalry can probably risk it because they're charging into the back when their spears are up, so they shouldn't do a huge amount. There, if we can get them broken, can we break them? Guys, you need to do a proper charge. No, they're recovering. Nope, they broke. Good. Calculated risk. We lost a few men, but that's fine. Really good. We've killed a lot of Seleucids out here, which is fantastic. It's always nice to see. There we go. Victory. Continue the battle. We'll get them down to last man. Lovely. Or pretty much the last man. And there we go. Clear victory. 1,102 kills to 222. I bet he's annoyed about that. In fact, I bet he's angry about that. Get it? So there we go. Hatra is basically ours now we've done that. We'll just see what else goes on. But, okay, we got a naval attack. Where's this? It would be this navy, wouldn't it? Stupid Julia. Good. Go. Scram. Can we kill you as well? No, crushing defeat, of course. Look, I really... there's a couple of things I don't like about Rome Total War. I love the game, but I think my one grievance with Rome Total War is the naval system. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Right, you're 42 years old, so just go away. Now, I'm not going to do a huge amount of this now. This episode's been going on for a while. And Cyrix... Oh, finally! Took it about 50 years, but it finally expanded. Okay, good. And Syra is not a rubbish little village now. Faction announcements. You can look at that if you want to. And then there we go. Okay, we will end this episode. I just want to work out whether this guy really, he should be the one to face the Egyptians are pretty close to our territory. If they want to fight, if Xenocrates of Side wants to fight on a bridge, he's welcome to. We could do that. Ooh. How about... Because we've got a big army at Antioch. Could it reach? It could reach the bridge. What we could do, get all of you guys... If you leave Antioch, they're going to be super unhappy, aren't they? Look, any mercenaries? Eastern mercenaries go inside Antioch. Here's the plan. Eastern mercenaries inside Antioch for a start. We're going to... Screw that. Get an Odeon. Lads from Tarsus, can you spare anyone? Just to keep Antioch happy. Like a unit of Eastern mercenaries. Not, why would you go over there? There's a bridge, right? Oh, for God's sake. Okay, I know my guy is on the bridge, but just walk past him. Antioch, you're just going to have to be happy for a minute. Tarsus, you're now unhappy. So we've got two settlements that are unhappy instead of one. Nice one, Lugatorix. Okay. You, get onto this bridge. Get onto this bridge, and I'm going to pray that Xenocrates of Side attacks me on the bridge. That's what I've got to pray for. Now you need to go for Hatra and finish them off at Hatra. So you go and do that. Put Hatra under siege. Just build as many rams as you can. And hopefully Xenocrates of Side throws himself at Philip on the bridge. We take Hatra, and then it's focusing on the Egyptians. By the time all that happens, our ships from over here, Numidians aren't happy about that. Canme is not happy. Okay, well, that'll be fun to deal with. Tylis of Attica. Can we just take that now, Lepkis Magna? Screw it. That's so easily ours. Yeah, that's fine. We can take Lepkis Magna now. Beautiful. We'll... I probably should have just executed you. Whatever. Lower the tax rate. Repair the walls. Get all of you. Get yourself some sewers. Recruit yourself a hoplite. Okay. What we need to do is move out of Lepkis Magna now towards the Egyptians. That's really what we need to do. So you guys basically all need to get out, apart from like one unit that can stay here. Let's say a unit of hoplites. Get out onto the bridge, onto the boat. Now I know I've left Lepkis Magna completely undefended. It's okay. It's going to take him a couple of turns to get over. We're recruiting units, and if necessary, we can bring some lads down from Carthage, who are just going to have to be happy. It's annoying me now that Carthage is so unhappy every single turn. But whatever. You guys need to make your way to Egypt, because I need these guys to be at the doors of Egypt as soon as these guys are at the doors of Egypt. Because that's a big army, for example. The Egyptians don't mess around in this game, particularly on this difficulty. So anyway, I am going to leave it here. Things are getting a little bit stressy, but that's all good. In fact, sorry, just quickly, can we just take Ariminum now? Because again, if it's such a foregone conclusion, we might as well auto-resolve it. That's such a foregone conclusion. Yeah, I'll take that. That's a good amount of kills against us. That's fine. You know, there's no point fighting battles if it literally is just going to waste time. Exterminate. Exterminate you guys. Lower the tax rate. Repair the buildings. And you know what? Get yourself a sewer. That's what we like. Okay. No capacity. Oh, because the thing is... Okay, whatever. Right, so we've taken 2 settlements just then within like 2 seconds. Beautiful. Anyway... Next time, we will be moving further north against the Julii. Big army at Arretium. Big army at Arretium. Okay. Oh, another big army of the Julii right here as well. So they might be attacking Ariminum, which is fine. We can deal with that. You put Segestica under siege. Like so. Get some rams. And yeah, the Dacians are going to regret doing that. Just screw it. Just get yourself out of the Illyrian. We can find a place for him. Anyway, I've been talking for far too long. I'm enjoying myself too much. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around.